Hi everybody, so it's night time, and before we head off I thought I'll send you guys a nice lovely recipe video of baked barramundi fish curry using the Carolyn Spice coconut curry by Spice Taylor. Carolyn coconut gravy curry. Okay, so stay tuned, watch and enjoy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care.
And
Bye.
don't forget to smash the subscribe button.
So there everyone, I lined this baking tray with an aluminium foil and then poured some oil in there. And here we got one whole barramundi fish that's gutted and it's got its scales removed. So I got this from Coles Supermarket. Alright everyone, and I had to do a bit of my own cleaning to the fish, like taking off these extra bit of fins that were in there, especially from the tail and the sides. And there were a few scales left on it, so I just gave it a good clean. And here it is everyone. So I slit the fish as well on both sides. So I gave it a crisscross sort of a slit pattern, as you can see. I'm going to place it onto my baking tray. So I took that extra bit of tail fin, so made it nice and clean. It's nice and clean inside, so it's ready to be marinated. So look at this beautiful baby, ready to be marinated with our lovely spices. So I'll make the marinade paste in this bowl. We can add in 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. This is a spicy chili powder, not the Kashmiri one, so I don't want the dish to end up being too spicy. Then 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala. What else? And we can season it with salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon of oil and about 2 teaspoons of lime juice. If you have fresh lime, that's the best, but yeah, I'm just gonna make do with this. I can go ahead and add in 1 heaped teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and then now we can combine it all nicely together, and that makes a nice lovely masala marination paste for the fish. We'll apply this on both sides of the fish and also this inside area. There we everyone. So just taking it with clean hands, or you can even use a brush. Nicely put it in between these slits that we made, so the marinade goes nicely into the flesh of the fish and infuses well. So I'm going to do it on the insides as well, nicely on the insides, on both sides, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So there we everyone, nicely marinated on the insides and on both sides. See? And then I placed it back onto the baking tray and let it sit there for about 10 minutes while I preheat the baking oven. So there it is everyone, nicely marinated barramundi fish. And then I'm going to place this off into the baking oven until it's nice and brown on both sides. So at the moment I put it for 15 minutes at 250 degrees. Let's see how we go. And then halfway through, I'll just turn the fish onto the other side once it's brown on one side. Thinking about it, I could have used the grill. It would have been much faster, isn't it? But I don't want to fry the fish like that. I just want it to bake nicely, so that will enhance and, make the flavors much better. And next, I'm using the Spice Taylor Carolyn coconut curry pack in order to make the gravy for this recipe. So this is a review video of this, and I'm trying this out. I used to try the Master Foods before, but never tried this Spice Taylor one. So here it says bits to buy: 250 to 275 grams firm white fish or seafood, chicken, vegetables or eggs. And from your cupboard you need 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil or olive oil, For extra heat, you can just add chili. And yeah. Okay, so it comes with this coconut gravy mix and another pack with these things. Chili, there's dried chili, there's curry leaves and, I mean not curry leaf, mustard seeds and some leaf. I don't know what that is, maybe kasturi methi, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's have a look. And then at the back of this pack, it comes with the ingredients. So it says cut out the meat, fish or seafood or vegetables into generous pieces. If you don't have whole spices, powder these in a pestle mortar and add them at the end of step 3. So I don't have the pestle and mortar. Anyway, I'll follow the instructions and I'll try to make this. Let's see how we go. I must say it's come in a very good pack. Yeah, because you know, you feel like a lot of care was given into it, a lot of thought was given into it. And normally I think it's about $3 or $4. I got it on special for $2.50. That's why I wanted to try this out. So it says the southwestern state of Kerala. So that's where I'm from, everyone. I'm from Kochi originally. It's famed for its abundance of coconut trees and its spice gardens. So yeah, and a few things about Kerala and about the coconut based curry flavored with curry leaves. Yeah, it's curry leaves. They don't look like curry leaves to me. See? But anyway, maybe it's dried curry leaves. Curry leaves and mustard seeds and sour tomatoes and tamarind. The true classic. I don't know if I'll use tamarind. I don't want to make it too this thing. So yeah, Kerala chili fish curry, prawn coconut curry. So there are other recipes as well, suggestions. It's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. I love this already, but let's hope the taste adds up to all this packaging trouble that they've taken. Oh, sorry guys, because I was reading it through the phone camera, you know, I didn't pick up. So it says if you don't like whole spices, then you can powder them. So you don't have to powder them. Yeah, so it's up to you. Either you want to powder them or just add it in whole. So I don't have a pestle and mortar. I only have a blender, which is not going to, you know, get the maximum flavor out. So I'm just going to add in the whole spices actually and follow the instructions. So it says heat 1 teaspoon of oil in a pan, add the spices and cook for 20 seconds. Add the meat or fish. Well, we are not going to do that. We are going to add this into the baking tray along with the fish. Anyway, and then stir the main sauce along with 50 ml of water and bring to boil. Add the fish, seafood and simmer for another 3 to 5 minutes until the meat or other protein is cooked. So obviously we are making it our own, so we'll have to do it in a different way. There we are. So I've taken a little pan and a slightly larger pan. So one for the spices and one for the sauce. So I put some oil into that. And then yeah, I put those ingredients into that, the dried chili, mustard and curry leaves. So now we are going to wait for the mustard to start spluttering. Into this other pan, I'm going to put this sauce. And then I'm going to add that 50 ml of water. Yeah, so I added in the sauce paste and water. And I tasted a bit of it. Oh my God, it's amazing. You get that lovely Kerala touch to it. I don't know how she managed to do that. Yummy, yummy. I think it's amazing, the flavor. So here the mustard is starting to splutter. So I'm going to wait for it to finish spluttering and then I'm going to add it into this. And then we can pour it all into our fish that's in the baking tray, in the baking oven. So I need to check upon the fish as well to see if it's browned on both sides. And then I'll just cover it up with an aluminum foil and bake it for about, 10 minutes or so until the sauce infuses with the fish and it's ready. Another thing is, it's so easy. You can just make this and then you can cut the fish into small slices and then use a chatti, which is the Indian clay pot or a pan. And, yeah, and it's ready after you cook it. There we go. Woohoo! I love that noise.
Wow.
That's a very heavenly noise. It's a sizzling noise when you do that. Last time I made the Malabar prawn curry too, I heard that lovely sizzle. Here we are. So I'm just going to you know, I don't know if I burned the chili a bit. Yeah, anyway. So keep an eye on that. I was waiting for the mustard to finish spluttering. But anyway, it's still all good. So we're going to combine this all together. And yeah, it's now slowly coming to a boil, as you can see. I'm going to turn off the heat. Look at it. And then we can pour it over the fish once the fish is ready. So I've turned off the heat. Look at this, everybody. Lovely sight. So I checked on the fish. It's still not ready. So I think being such a big piece of fish, it'll take about 30 minutes, you know, to fully cook on both sides. So there we are, everyone. So this is how the fish looks like after about 15 minutes in the baking oven. So definitely it'll need a total of about 30 minutes in there for both sides to cook up and brown nicely. But look at it. It's looking nice and lovely, nicely taking shape. Actually, instead of aluminium foil lining, I should have just put a baking paper lining. So that would have been much better. But anyway, put some oil spray in order for it to fry nicely. And there we are, everyone. So one side is nicely done and nicely browned. So I'm going to turn it over to the other side. There we are, everyone. So I've turned the fish over to the other side. Going to put a little bit more oil spray and then put it back into the baking oven until this side is also nicely browned. All right, everybody. So the other side is also nice and crispy. Like you can see the skin. See that crispy sound. Anyway, so now you're going to add in the gravy and you're going to wrap it and cook it up. At first, I was regretting using aluminium foil because I don't even have banana leaf to place on top of the aluminium foil. But now I don't mind it. I should have put the baking paper on top of the aluminium foil like a layer, isn't it? Maybe I'll do that. And then I'll use the aluminium foil on top so it helps to wrap it all up. But that's going to be too much of an effort. You know what? I think I'll just leave it as it is for now. So there's an option there. If you guys are cooking it at home and you want to use the baking paper, do that. I think I'll do that, isn't it? Because see, the other thing is aluminium foil rips up easily. So since this fish is fried, now I'm going to place it on an aluminium foil layer and a baking paper layer. So see, I've got it here. It's nice and secure. I'm trying my best not to break the fish. But yeah, and then I place this aluminium foil layer and then I want this baking sheet layer to come on top of that. There we are, everyone. So that looks much more secure to me. So we got this baking sheet layer and an aluminium foil layer. So that way, you know, because the aluminium foil tends to rip easily and holes come and you don't want it to get into the dish, you know. So this way, at least it's much more sturdy because I don't have a banana leaf, so I'm just using this. Now what we can do is we can put this gravy and then you can wrap this fish up and then bake it for about 10 minutes and our dish is ready. So let's do that, everybody. And there it is, everybody. So ready to go back into the baking oven. The fish is like, I'm already dead, but she's just not letting me rest in peace. She's transferring me that side and this side and this side and that side. But yeah, look at it. Nice coconut gravy. I wish I had the banana leaf, isn't it? It would have looked so cool on a banana leaf. But look at this. Nice and delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Oh, that coconut flavor is so amazing. You know, it goes so well with the fish. I'm so excited about this fish, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit of alcohol, a little bit, just tiny bit, see, because it's a weekday, so I don't want to be drinking too much, but I'm so excited seeing this. So I just wanted to celebrate. So this is just a little bit of red wine with a little bit of grape juice. So yeah, a little bit of everything in my life. Yeah, and then everyone, the next step is to wrap it nicely. Wrap this baby. Actually, it's a big boy, not a baby. So wrap it nicely. I'll put another aluminum foil on top of that. Wrap it nicely and put it back into the baking oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. Yes, everybody, nicely sealed and airtight. There we are. So I completely took it out and sealed it over on the other side too. I placed aluminum foil, lined this baking tray with some baking paper, and we can put it in. And I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes. But if you want it to nicely cook up, be buttery and fall apart sort of, you can put it for about 15 minutes. But it's up to your personal preference how much you want to cook it. But now it's nicely sealed. There's no escape gravy. Everything is in there. So this is going to be nicely infused in that coconut flavor, the fish. And there we are, everyone. So it's ready to go back into the baking oven for the final cook-up. Final cook-off. Like for this dish, all I had to use was 2 pans and a baking tray, and of course, some aluminum foil and baking paper. There we are, everybody. So after 10 minutes, I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to let it sit there for another 10 minutes. Fortune, shushi. Fortune, that's my pet parrot, y'all. Passion, what's Fortune doing? Why is he making so much noise? And here's the pet doggy. You're the pet dog of the house, eh? Yeah?
I'm very rude.
The naughty boy?
Yeah.
What's up? What's it? What you doing? Break dance. He wants to get out of the cage. But when I'm cooking, I don't let him out of the cage. No, Fortune, I'm cooking. You can't get out of the cage. It's not safe when I'm cooking. Okay? Stay there. No dancing. Hang in there, buddy.
Was he dancing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was
He
like.
doesn't like to be in the cage. What are you doing in my kitchen? Don't mess up the things.
I know.
Oh my god. If you're not messing it up, what are you doing there?
Well, I'm tidying up.
Tidying up and sorting and cleaning?
Yeah.
But everything is out. Look at that table. I just cleaned the table. Now you look at it. You made a racket out of it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna clean the table afterwards. I'm putting things together.
Okay then. He likes things to be neat. Alright everybody, so it's time for the reveal. So everything is intact and in there, nicely secured. It's really nice and hot and steamy. Well, it will be nice and hot and steamy inside. Look at that. The gravy. Just slowly unpacking. I gotta be careful of the steam. It's hot. So just gonna remove this. Remove. Look at it, everybody. Ooh, how do I open this? Hang on, everybody. Let me open this and I'll get back to you. You know what, everybody? So I just have to use my common sense, because if I open it here, it's going to be hard to put it on to the plate. Whereas while it's like this and nicely sealed, it's going to be easier to put it on to the plate. So I'm going to put it onto the plate, and then I'm going to take all the wrappings off. All right, everyone. So it's on the plate. So that'll make it easier to unwrap now. So I don't have to transfer it again, you know. So I'm slowly opening it out. One layer is off. Fortune? Yeah? I play these YouTube videos for my parrot. So it says, I love you. So I think he's learning to say that. And then he's learning to say, what you doing? What you doing? So there it is, everybody. Slowly, we're unwrapping it. There's a curry leaf to there.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, there's a fish.
Are you happy?
There's the head of the fish. Yeah. Turned out well. I'm just trying to figure out how to take this off. So one at a time, we're taking off all the wrappings. And then for the last bit, I'm just going to let the fish slide off onto the plate, like so. So having that baking paper there helps it to nicely slide off. And that's it. Look at it. There we are, everyone. One lovely whole barramundi in coconut gravy curry, Kerala style. So I'm going to throw all these. And then I just have to wash up the baking tray, which is reasonably clean because we had the aluminum foil and baking paper over it. And yeah, look at it. The dish is ready, plated, and it's ready to be served. Lovely, isn't it? Ooh la la. Let's have a look at it in detail. Is the camera picking up on the slits? I'm not sure, but yeah. There it is. So yeah. So let me know your thoughts on the comment section so that I get to know your thoughts, tips, ideas, etc., etc. And now let's see how the fish looks like. Let's just dig into it. See? Ooh. It's really just falling off. See?
Yes, so yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Dip it in that nice, lovely, hot and steamy coconut gravy. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. Ooh la 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 la. So this will go very well with some nice hot and steamy plain white rice. Definitely.
Have a cheers.
Definitely. And apart from that, here it is, everybody. A baked barramundi made using the Spice Tailor Kerala coconut curry pack is ready. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care. Enjoy. Bye. Well, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely videos and recipes. Take care, enjoy, bye.